Hello, this is Nia with the Rainbow Cauldron, and today is your daily general reading for January the 30th, 2014. And first, we're going to start off with a card from the Druid Animal Oracle deck, which will basically be the general theme throughout the day and something to think about. And then the four cards surrounding this card will be representing, they'll be from the Anake Tarot deck, and they'll represent energies in the morning, noon, early evening, sunset, and nighttime. Okay, and the first card we see here is the Crane. And this card has a lot to do with uh, secrets, things that you're not really, that aren't really aware to you right now. And we see that with the um, the hidden cave here and the moon. The moon usually represents mysteries, um, things being unknown to us. Um, and the fact that it's a full moon here really shows that it's something that um, it's at the height of its energy, and the crane here is just she's patiently waiting. It's a lot to do with things are not being certain right now, but having the patience and dealing with things as they come, and also being having some perseverance. Things may not be known right now, but they will be known soon. And just keep moving forward and keep going on and doing the things you're doing. And don't worry so much about the things you can't control and the things you don't know yet. Okay, so in morning time, we have the Ace of Swords. As I said, we've been getting a lot of aces this week. Then around noon, we have the Two of Swords. So 1, 2, that's interesting. Around sunset, we get the Queen of Pentacles. And finally, at the end of the day, around nighttime, we get another ace, the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the fourth one. We have had all four of these aces in this week's readings. And I think that's very relevant. The fact that we have had all four aces, and they've been in, I think, almost all of the days. Only one day I can think of that there wasn't an ace, which really represents a lot of newness energy, a lot of new things happening. And we saw that with the weekly reading. When we saw the first card was the star, and it had that one lone star in the sky, that ace star. And then we had Judgment, which was a rebirth, new things happening, and aces represent new things happening. And then yesterday's card, a lot of the feelings I was getting from yesterday was having to do with the birth. And of course, not everyone in the world is pregnant and going to have their baby yesterday, but of course that's true for many people, but really that sort of birth energy is something we're seeing a lot this week. This newness, new things coming. And we start off today with the Ace of Swords, and this really has to do with clear communication, thoughts being communicated clearly, things really have that flowing in a positive known direction. That sun right here, everything seems to be going to that. So just a lot of things going in the right direction, clear communication. And then around lunchtime, we're faced with a choice. And I feel like this has to do with either staying in and going with what you're doing, which is in a house where the first choice is here, where we see a lot of stability. There, we've got a roof over our heads. We've got um, this is kind of the known, the what we're already doing, and it is a little messy. We can see that with the dirt and stuff in here. It's not perfect, but things are stable here. Or do we make the choice to go outside where we see the moon, where things are unknown, but there's possibly more potential out there, but it's sort of an unknown place where we've got these turbulent waters. So that's we're faced with some sort of choice at this point where we need to decide if we need to keep going on doing what we're doing or take a risk and go outside. And we see that moon energy here, this unknown. The crane is kind of telling us to have patience. So we're seeing that same sort of energy here. This, and I think the crane is advising on this to have patience. And that's what we're getting there. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and here you notice that she's pregnant. So this is a lot of fertility and abundance. And the queen here, she's very practical. She makes a lot of practical choices and security choices. And here we see that choice being made then. Possibly going with the more practical choice, which is staying indoors, going on, continuing what you're doing, even though it may be a little bit messy, but there may be some bumps in the roads here, but it's a very secure place. And the Queen of Pentacles, she makes secure choices. So this is one person's point of view. This may be you here, or it could be someone who's involved in this situation who's really pushing this the secure choice, staying, not taking that risk, and staying in a very practical place. And finally, at the end of the day, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And that marks the fourth ace of all four aces. And here, this represents new opportunities. She was basically digging in her garden or outside, and she stumbled on some money just buried in the ground. And that's a sort of energy we're getting here. We're getting a sudden positive shift, particularly financially. So possibly a new flow of energy or flow of money that seemingly came out of nowhere. Just a positive surprise is what we're seeing here. Okay, so that is the energies for today, and I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much, and blessed be.